Well, hello there. How are you? This is Dennis James with Insuring Your Well-Being. I'm with Various Insurance Planning. I'm an independent insurance advisor that not only does insurance but promotes wellness. And has always been a part of my lifestyle. And part of that lifestyle is martial arts, karate, and ballroom dancing. It's quite the combo, all right? What's interesting about that is Bruce Lee, that was what he was good at. Well, he's for sure a martial artist, and apparently he had some background in dance too. So today, and I'm really kind of making this happen for the new year. Here's the thing with insurance. When you're a non-smoker, non-drinker, you watch what you put in your mouth and all those types of things, you'll get a better rate, right? Being healthier, mentally and physically. And today's topic is on ballroom dancing. I spent a lot of years at Arthur Murray's, Fred Astaire's. I was at some independent dance studios, and it's kind of like riding a bike, all right? Once you do the basics over and over and over through the years, you learn it, you don't really forget it, all right? And I've always been plugged into dance. I still do some teaching today. I don't just do it full time anymore, but I love teaching. And what I want to talk to you about is today I'm going to be given an instruction, a 10-minute video, and I'm going to instruct you on foxtrot, waltz, and rumba. All right, and that is always very exciting to do that. One of the things with that is there's a box step, and I'll be talking to you about that because when you do it you can do it in foxtrot, you can do it in waltz and rumba. You can actually do it in other dances too, but those three are going to be the ones I actually talk to you about today. Why would you ever want to get involved in dancing? First of all, it doesn't matter what age you are, all right? If you can walk, you can dance, all right? A lot of people don't understand that. The biggest thing is, just wanting to learn, give it a try, especially as the man, all right? I'm a guy, so I can relate. It takes time, but we know with patience and discipline and dedication, you can learn it, you can do really well at it. All right, I think learning the basics is everything. Once you learn the basics, you'll find out how dancing interrelates as I talk to you through this. And so what does it do for you? First of all, it's great physical exercise and fitness, all right? For sure, what it will do for you is it will improve your balance, your coordination, flexibility, and you can even get some endurance out of it. It is low impact, and I love the whole idea with cardio too. As you learn what I teach you today, and if you watch the instruction, one of the things you can do is you can, practice that. Really, it's working about balance and control. That's really what you want to do is really when you do these smooth dances, and it's more balance and control. Now, when you actually get out there and you start dancing, you can actually create cardio endurance with it. And so and it's really exciting that way that you can improve and mental sharpness, all right? That's a big thing. Memory, focus, cognitive function, by learning the steps and patterns, all right? There's different steps that you will do and patterns, and the more consistent you are with that, you will find out that, it's going to improve your memory, and it becomes like second nature for you. A big thing that I've realized with dancing for sure is the social connection. It really is a great way to meet new people, build confidence and strengthen relationships. So, and that can be, hopefully strengthen your relationship with your partner. So if that partner, it can be a friend, or it can be, your husband, wife. It's a great way of working together to both learn ballroom dancing. All right. The biggest thing is working together on it, not trying to fight. If it's the guy that's always leading, let him lead. Now, if you can be diplomatic about it, sometimes a woman can help a man back lead. If she has experience in doing it, then that's a good thing. It's how you approach it, right? So just keep in mind you're learning from the instructor. Your instructor's the one that's teaching it. It's always, for the guy. He has to lead. He has to listen to the music, and and he's thinking of his own patterns as he goes through the steps. So patience is the virtue. And so, I talk to from a social connection, it's a great way to meet people. You can go to dance studios. They have usually Friday parties, Saturday parties, sometimes during the week, or a lot of times they'll have a group lesson that you can take before you do the dance class, right? To learn or just to participate. I think you should do both. And the thing with it also, dancing can relieve stress, right? I would hope it does that anyhow for you, because the movement of it, the rhythm of the dancing, a lot of times it's meant to promote relaxation. And one of the things when you dance, especially smooth dancing, it probably would be all dancing, is you have to learn to relax. Okay, that takes time. You have to be patient, but when it comes to posture, you want to learn to relax with your dance positions, and your instructor will help you with that. So once you start, you for sure create good posture and also poise, and it's going to really create body awareness for you. And when it comes to foxtrots, waltzes, tangos, Viennese waltzes, what we call smooth dances, those are really elegant with movement. Now, when you start doing Latin dancing, okay, that's your rumba, cha-cha, salsa, samba, those types of dances. All right, they're swing, more rhythm, right? So there can be different. You can be up moving a lot quicker, and there's different things you can do with that to make it look. And usually the momentum's a lot more, especially when you're doing swing dance or hustle dance, that type of thing. Yeah, that when we talk about getting the heartbeat up, that's how you're going to do it. I'm not really talking to you about that. I'm going to be showing a tape that's going to talk about the box step, because that's what I wanted to teach today. So think about this, all right? When you're learning box step and foxtrot, and I'm going to show you that very shortly, it is, you want to really, it's always with the heel lead, and you want to just relax and try to think of being very smooth and balanced when you take all your steps. All right. And you're going to find out that the more more times you rep it, the easier to get, and then you can start turning it and that type of thing. But I'm going to turn it on right now, just so you can kind of see the instruction behind it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so as far as the benefits of dancing, mainly ballroom dancing, that's what I'm going to be talking to you about, kind of how a box step interrelates and the technique behind it, but more than anything, how it creates wellness. There's a lot, because it's the self-control that you learn when you're doing it. So as an example, when you're doing a foxtrot box step, all right, you're always going to be doing what they call a brushing action. Okay, that means I go slow, I brush by, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now, in dancing, all right, especially in foxtrot, and is always keeping your knees bent. I always feel like when I'm moving like a shock absorber, okay? So everything's control. If you notice how I'm doing this, everything is control. You see how my knees bent? I brush through, side together. And so as I step forward, I use the back foot to push off. I come here, and then quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So it's so important to work the control and a brushing action. Okay, so, and anytime you're doing a foxtrot or a waltz, I'm going to talk about next, it leads with the heel of the foot. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. You notice how I do that? Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. Everything's brushing. I always want to feel the control. I think that relates to anything you're doing when it comes to any kind of sport, right? Staying relaxed. You want to stay relaxed. And in this particular dance, you want to be able to be in control. You notice how I do this? I step back. I'm always in control. All right, so that's the foxtrot. So the timing of the box step is slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. All right, now in waltz, it's the same thing. You always start with your knees. I'm on the balls of the feet too, all right, as I'm here. And that would be the same thing in foxtrot like I just talked to you about. And so when you're doing this, the difference between the two is the foxtrot has the brushing, right? And the waltz has what they call a rise and fall. So when I step forward, I'm still stepping forward with the heel. You notice how I'm doing this? And then this has what they call a rise and fall. So and the count is different. So it's 1, okay, then I reach over here, 2, 3, you see how I'm in control? And then at the end of 3, as I lower into stepping back into 1, that's when I'm going to be stepping back with the right foot, lowering. Then from there I place my left foot over here and I come together. So it's 1, 2, you see how I place it? You notice how my knees bent? I rise, rise, 2, rise, and control and lower. And then I place that foot straight across. 1, 2, 3, 1. Everything is control, right? Control. See, and then I rise through here with control. So that is the difference. Both a box step, but one has the brushing, the foxtrot, right? And the waltz has the rise and fall. I lower, rise, rise, lower, rise, rise. So that is a box step in waltz. Every time you do something, it's repetition, and you have to think of control. How controlled can I do this? All right, another box step is in what they call rumba. Now, that's a Latin. I just talked to you about smooth dancing. Foxtrot and waltz is considered smooth. In a Latin rumba, it's the bending and straightening of the knees. Bending and straightening. So it's still a box step, right? But it's small. So first thing you do when you do a box step in rumba, you place the foot, and I'm always moving with the balls of the foot into the ground, deep, slow, on a bent knee, and then I place it, quick, quick, slow, quick. Timing like in foxtrot, but I'm not brushing. I'm using the bending and straightening of the knees. Slow, quick, quick, slow. So it's real small. Slow, side, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So you see how that works with that particular dance like that, right? It's the same thing. It's always about having control. All right, so one of the things, if the man always starts with the left foot, that means the lady would start with the right, right? So in all the dances, the lady's doing the opposite. If she was doing foxtrot, she's going to be stepping back with the right, brush, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Because what happens is when you're in dance position, the man is stepping right here as the lady steps back. They brush, side, and then she steps into him. Right? I always think of control. That's always on my mind. It's like, okay, technique's everything. Show me how much control do I have. All right, and if you're doing waltz, right, so if I'm doing waltz, I'm reaching back. The lady, here's the guy here, and then I place, then I there's some rise and fall into that as I'm stepping, right? So I'm moving into him, he moves into me. If I'm the man or a woman, okay? It's just the opposite. What I want, and the other thing, right, is then eventually these box steps can turn. Okay, they can turn. You see how I'm doing this? They turn. Could be 4 quarters, a good way to practice it. And once you start doing it with a partner, it really becomes easier anyhow. And there goes my lights. So with that being said, one of the most important things I want you to concentrate on is repetition. You have to start it slowly, okay? And then you're going to build from there. One of the things, I am going to be running a dance class April 15th in Lake Orion, Michigan. And if you had any questions or wanted information on that, you could call 586-808-4378. I'm going to be going over that between you and a partner. A lot of people do this for, you can work on it as exercise, but a lot of people will plan things. It's a great thing for a couple to do together, a husband and wife. A lot of people do it when they're getting married, or going to go to a wedding, or a cruise is another big one. There's a lot of benefits of dancing, right? It's the balance. I think balance, self-control. Once you know how to dance, just the basic technique, right? Just getting comfortable. It's kind of like getting on a bike and riding, right? Once you start doing it, it becomes easy. And anyhow, I am the bike and dance and insurance man. I'm glad. I hope you picked up some things. Think of repetition. That's how you get good at things, right? It's consistency. All right, make it a great day. All right, I hope you picked up on a few things there, just showing how the box step interrelates. You can do it in all those dances. Man starts with the left foot, lady steps back with the right, right? And then you're just gonna, go accordingly to the way I taught that. With the brushing in foxtrot, the rise and fall in waltz, and the rumba is the Latin motion, bending and straightening of the knees. When you take a lesson, though, all right, and I would suggest that, somewhere, all the dance studios, Arthur Murray's, Fred Astaire, independent studios, or come to the bike and dance and insurance man if he's running a class. Just take, especially on the basics. It's good. I mean, you can pick up some things here with what I taught you if you watch that. But there's nothing more important than having the lesson, especially when it comes to getting the proper dance position. So, one of the things you can think about, like foxtrot is 4/4 time. A lot of that type of dancing is, if you listen to Frank Sinatra, he has a lot, Michael Bublé, a lot of those big bands play that kind of music. There's some Eva Cassidy, who is really good. It's Wade in the Water, I believe her song is. If you don't know her, she's good. But, just all you got to do is, get ballroom dance music and look for foxtrot. And then, in waltz, there's a lot of different types of waltzes. I know when Sue and I got married, a big popular one back there was Anne Murray, Could I Have This Dance? That's with waltz, it's the 3/4 time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then with rumba, you're going to understand that's where the Latin music comes in, right? And it's like slow, quick, slow, where you're holding the slow a little bit more place. And, and it's the rhythm of the music is that kind of sets the tone of how you dance when it comes to all that, But I want to say, before we wrap it up here, is that, dancing, no matter what age you are, you can do it. All right. I mean, there's young people, you can dance into your whatever, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Don't be shy. I think that's the biggest thing that people do. They're timid going out there. Just go out there and do your thing. All right. That's what matters. Movement matters. I feel like it's a great way to connect with people also, and I talked about that. So I hope you learned something here, and I hope you put it into action. All right. I have a lot with these podcasts. I'm going to be focusing a lot more on techniques. The last one was on skiing. I'm going to be having yoga next coming in. All right. That doesn't mean I'm not getting away from the insurance. I have some other things, when it comes to bringing in assisted living facilities and different independent studios, that types of things. My whole idea is to connect you with resources. All right. And also to take action. Go to my website, variousinsuranceplanning.com. You can watch all these different types of podcasts. It's on YouTube. Insuring Your Well-Being is the title. And there's so many different ways that you can become better at something. and stay connected. Stay connected. Get out there in the community and think of wellness, health, and longevity, and vitality and all those important things. And with that being said, we're going to wrap it up here. Make it a great day. Go to variousinsuranceplanning.com. I could be reached, the Bike and Dance and Insurance Man, at VIP, variousinsuranceplanning.com. Have a blessed day.